Hello, friends. It's
I love our
another
song.
trailer reaction.
I was like,
What?
I love that song, intro song. It's so good.
Yeah, I want the long version, the 12-inch.
The 15-minute remix? I'll send it to you. The
Okay,
Disco
good.
Euro Underground remix.
Oh, my.
Please, craft work.
I'll send it to
All
you.
right, we have a trailer reaction.
Yes. And before we talk about the film that the trailer we're gonna react, let's we're asking that you like, comment, and subscribe. That's a double whammy. So we really appreciate all the comments we're getting for all these trailer reactions, and keep them coming because we're going to go through all these movies, one at a time. And
Yeah.
this new one is
This looks nuts.
It's coming
I
out.
can't wait to look at this again.
It looks really good. It's coming out end of January. It's directed by Lakshya Raj Anand. Stars John Abraham, Jacqueline Fernandez, and Rakul Preet Singh. The film is called Attack.
Attack.
What is it gonna be? What's he attacking? Let's find out.
Let's watch it.
इत्मीनान है मुझे तेरे साथ इत्मीनान है मुझे तेरे साथ
All vitals are normal. You're ready to serve, soldier.
Looks like some kind of super soldier.
What? Got kind of a Terminator.
It's a bit of a Terminator.
RoboCop
But
thing.
then, gosh, like Inception looking stuff in there and Tenet maybe. Like,
God,
it had
that's
a-
nuts.
had a
That
really
looks
cool
cool.
vibe, but it looks like maybe a augmented superhero type super soldier,
Exactly.
Wolverine type guy who's indestructible or something.
Yeah, he
And-
looks like
and-
he was probably injured and had some,
Repairs.
supplemental repairs that make him stronger than he was before.
Like $6 million worth or something.
Six
But it's but it
what's
looks like maybe the attack is at the beginning it looked like a terrorist attack. Like maybe there was a subway station that got bombed or something, and maybe it's
Yeah.
some sort of revenge,
Right.
like
Right.
getting back at these people who caused that explosion or something. Maybe a bit of a RoboCop vibe to it too,
Yeah.
where he feels like he's
Well,
not
he
human
lo-
anymore.
and he lost his love, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
he's trying. And so there's that. It feels RoboCop-y more than Terminator to me. Like
Yeah,
he's partly
Yeah.
human, but he can't quite get back to that because he's something else.
fighting against that machine, that he's become.
Right. So it looks, huge action, and
Yeah.
it looks intense. We had the great, shot of somebody getting punched, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the cool that bomb that's doing stuff. So it looks, like a wall to wall. Also has
Crazy.
sort of the Mission Impossible vibe, like he's on the motorcycle and there's chase scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
So
No, it
Looks really
pretty
cool.
Looks really serious too. Looks
Yeah.
like a real intense kind of film.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks crazy. And
Yeah.
it looks like I think people can fill us in. I think I was reading that the opening terrorism scene is based on something that really happened. So maybe
Really?
someone gives some more details on that. And also they're kind of comparing this to some Claude Van Damme movies, Super Soldier movie. What was that called? It was a Claude Van Damme movie.
Yeah.
But I think they're taking
Jean-Claude.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Did I say Claude Van Damme?
Claude.
I mean,
I think he was a French politician in the 70s, Claude Van Damme.
Claude, our friend. But I think it looks like it's kind of based on a little bit of that. I love that Indian films kind of have a little bit of history in it that's real, and then they kind of ramp it up from there by adding some fictional or fantasy elements, and it becomes like
Right.
really over the top. And this is it looks pretty cool. I'm very excited to see this.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was maybe it was based on some initial event. And
Yeah.
if that is, please let us know, because that's
Yeah.
interesting.
I guess Universal Soldier is the movie that's being
Oh,
compared
sure.
to.
But
Same
Jean-Claude
thing.
Van Damme was in a movie called Cyborg.
There's that,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's
Maybe a
also
Cyborg.
Universal Soldier. I think it was a Roland Emmerich film.
Yeah.
Oh
think,
yeah, you're
so it was
right.
a bigger budget film, where Cyborg was an earlier sort of.
So I'm
lower
throwing
Right.
out a
budget.
lot of clues that have nothing to do with each other and are incorrect, but you guys are playing them off very well.
Well, this was
But
shot.
again, this
I'm
looks
just gonna
good.
say, yeah, it looks good. It was supposed to be pandemic slowed down the production, and so that's why it was
As it
pushed
does
back
everything.
until January 2022. But it's
Yeah.
going to have a wide release, and I'm sure it'll be released here in the United States. And we found out that down in the cities of Bellflower, Artesia, Downey is like a
Yeah.
big area where there's a lot of there's
Yeah.
a big Indian community, and that's where they show a lot of these films. And that's not too far from us. It's a little bit of
That's
a drive.
not far.
But we can see these films
not.
on the big screen, which is really.
I
where you
wanna
wanna
see 'em on the
something
big
like
screen.
Attack
I
and
think we're gonna
RRR.
take a trip down there, like a group field trip, a Cinemondo field trip. We're gonna bring the Cinemondo film crew, which is me with my phone, and we're gonna film some people. Maybe I think at the theater if they want to talk to us, and maybe we'll get some
That would be cool.
opinions.
I would love that, because it's entering in a world of like seeing these films on the big screen, because we can't
Yeah.
see them on Amazon, we can see them streaming, but as you know, we love seeing movies in the theater, and we totally miss it. So
Yeah,
I'm
and
going to throw up the trailer. I'm going to throw up, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show the poster. I found the
Well,
poster, so I wanted to show that real fast, and we'll get back. So you can kind of see like they're showing him looking pretty tough from the back, and say a nation builds
super
a super
soldier. Yeah.
And I don't know.
And it's Republic Day.
2022.
Republic Day.
Republic
mentioned.
Day.
Yeah,
Wow.
January.
John Abraham's attack. Doesn't really tell us anything except that a nation builds a super soldier and he looks badass. I think, and he's got a glow on the back of his neck, which I think is probably a clue that he's not all human.
He's connected to the Matrix, and also it looks like he's got some sort of computer files floating in front of his face that he can
Right.
access through.
Oh,
his
yeah, look at that.
vision.
Kind of like the Terminator, where he was like, do 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 do.
Yeah, you can get all the data.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So yes, go ahead, Burke, as you were saying. Did I interrupt you?
I can't remember now.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But no, I think
No.
it was
We're so professional.
something about going down to one of the places to see a movie in the theater in a like Indian community theater, and
So cool.
just there's so many. That's the thing about living in Los Angeles. You have so many different areas where you can go visit, and you go down there, and there's probably great food and great movies, and hopefully some people will talk to us and they won't think that we're weirdos.
Well,
we
we'll
are,
definitely
but
go
that's
for
okay.
some Indian food, because I love that Indian food. I'm sure there's a million
Yeah.
beautiful restaurants
Yeah.
down there. So we're definitely doing a field trip, and that'll be a future show on our YouTube channel
Attack.
for you to check out. So Attack coming.
If you
January
guys know anything
28th.
else, more information about this film, feel free to comment below and fill us in.
That's the thing I was going to say. There's so many. The reason we want to talk to people and we want people to comment and everything is the fact that there's so many films, and we want to know what the really good ones are. I mean, I know just like with every other thing, there's probably some really awful Indian films, just like there's awful every films.
Yeah.
But tell us which ones we really need to see, and also if there's some we need to avoid, let us know those too.
I know some of them are. Don't tell us about bad movies.
Yeah, don't tell us
trick
about
us.
that. We'll
I
And
think
make us watch
there's
bad
enough
movies.
really good movies and recommendations
So
we've
many.
already gotten, and for not only trailer
Definitely.
reactions but films to see, and also sort of classic. I mean, I know Sajid Ray films from way back,
Yeah.
the classic
Oh, yeah.
world-class filmmaker, but then there's a lot of stuff in between. So any
Totally.
any advice would be great.
I love the old, the films from the Indian films from the 50s and 60s and
Yeah.
the 70s and in the 80s. I've seen so many of those, but like the 60s and 70s, the music is so great, and they're so joyful and fun to watch and beautiful, and there's something about them. There's a quality to the film.
Yeah.
And just a beautiful. They're just beautiful films.
There's a joy that I
And you
like.
still get that. You still get that even in these action films. There's a joy of filmmaking. It's like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
there's no lack of stuff being shown on screen. Like
Yeah.
Right.
There's a lot
pure
of love in
cinema.
these.
It's
Yeah.
pure
so-
cinema. That is the way
Pure
to describe
cinema.
it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so make sure and please like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know if there's any other movies we should take a look at. We do read all the comments.
And tell us if we're getting everything right.
Right.
Oh, we are.
I'm sure we are.
I'm sure
We're still beginners at this, but we are loving what we're seeing so far. So
Yeah.
And
thank
keep the
you.
comments coming. Really, we really appreciate it. Thank you
All
so
right.
much for watching. Take care, everybody.
Thanks for joining us.
The Earth is invaded by indestructible moon monsters.